Hi, good morning. And with this one, I'm gonna burn ancestor money. So my cast iron pot, it absorbs all of the heat. So it doesn't go up to my camera and the camera doesn't go out. I have no makeup on, I know. I have all of my ancestor money. So it's different currencies. So this is England. It's paper. Ancestor money. Don't trip, okay? So we have England. We have euros. We have the Asian ones. Asian currency. I think they say yen, but it's also paper ancestor money. And we have the US. The US looks real. But it's paper ancestor money. It's not real money. It's for your ancestors. You're supposed to burn it. And as it burns and it turns into ash, it transfers over to the spirit realm for your ancestors. So the gold paper is a special paper. It has high spiritual value in the spirit realm. So as it transfers over, it has high value. So when your ancestors receive it, it's worth a lot for them. And then we have, these are the emperor bills. This one, I ordered this one with the phone. I ordered a phone one time. I ordered a bundle and it came with a phone and it came with the gold bars and the $100 looks like that. But it's for your ancestors, so you burn it for your ancestors. These are emperor bills. The emperor bills. So the emperor bills, they're just like that. But they have high amounts, so it's like 9,800. This one is 10,000. This one is 500 million. Right, that's high. This is 100, or this is maybe like a trillion, or I think it's a million though. A million or 1 billion. But we burn it for our ancestors because we want our ancestors to have a good life in the spiritual realm, in the afterlife. You want them to have a good life in the afterlife. I still ran out of tea lights. I gotta get more tea lights, so I'm using my candle and my candle holder. And then we start. I know I was running my mouth for 2 minutes. Sorry. And okay. Then the candle, I use it for my ancestor altar. So when I'm finished here, then I put it right up there for my ancestor altar. So I'm gonna just put the candle here. The candle, I use it is so that I can light the money faster instead of having to take the match and light each paper as so, because sometimes the money goes out. But as you light it, you always use your right hand to light it. And you say, it's for my ancestors, known and unknown. You want them to have a good life in the afterlife. And that's why we burn. We burn the ancestor money, and you just want to thank them. You love your ancestors. You don't know your ancestors. You don't know them all. But you just want to thank them for being there. Your ancestors are always with you. They just want you to know, you to know that, realize that your ancestors are there for you. And this is a way to honor your ancestors by burning ancestor money. You could have your own ancestor altar. You could do offerings, fruits, food, dishes, a favorite dish that they liked, rum, candy. What else? You know, the altars, like, it's just to honor their memory, honor them, just to remember them. You want them to be remembered. You want to honor them. You don't want them to be forgotten. You don't want to say or think that you don't have ancestors. No, we all have ancestors. Everybody has an ancestor. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what color you are. You have ancestors. Everybody has ancestors. And you have to know that. Realize that and acknowledge them. You love them for being there for you, because they are there for you. The struggles that we go through in this life, your ancestors went through it in their lives. some of the things that happen now, it happened back then, and nobody realized it. So then it keeps happening. It keeps happening. You have to pay attention to what is happening to the family so that you can break your own generational curse, because families are cursed. Everyone has some sort of generational curse, something that came from the family, is passed down for generations to generations, centuries. You know, you have to pay attention, and you will know, you'll catch on to it, and you'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do the same thing everybody else did. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do better. You know, we always want to do better than what our ancestors did, or you want to. Some of our ancestors are great, and you want to be just as great as them. There's always someone that fucks up. You don't want to fuck up. Like, you just want to be great. You want to make your ancestors proud too. For, you know, you paying attention, you honoring them, remembering them, thanking them for being there for you. Because once you wake up and you become more spiritual, your ancestors are there for you. You have to know that. Your ancestors are there for you. And a lot of spiritual things that happens, your ancestors are the ones. There's ashes all over the place. Your ancestors are the ones that are rooting for you. Everybody wants you to fail, but your ancestors don't want you to fail. Your ancestors want you to succeed, to excel, and your ancestors want you to be great. So you be great for your ancestors, and you thank them for being there for you. It's a spiritual thing. It's not helping you here in the 3D, but things happen for you. They help you. Your ancestors do help you. They make shit happen. And burning ancestor money, it just helps you create a stronger connection with your ancestors. That's why I burn it so much on my channel. I try to talk about it and bring awareness to others, because we all have ancestors. Everybody has an ancestor. We don't believe that we have ancestors. Like, you have ancestors. We all have ancestors. You can purchase this money on Amazon. Amazon is worldwide. If it's not worldwide, it's all over the US. Ancestor money. This money is in China. It's in Asia. They do this. They practice this. It's all over the world. Everyone has an ancestor. And you can practice it. I purchase it. I buy it. I learned is from watching. No, I learned it from another spiritualist, actually. She told me, you need to burn ancestor money. Ancestor. I didn't even know what it was. And then she told me, go on Amazon. Go on Amazon and you can look it up, and they'll tell you everything all about it. They'll tell you everything about ancestor money. Ever since she told me, I've been watching it. I've been purchasing it ever since. Because I'm like, I want things to get better. My life to get better. And I want to help my ancestors. And I want to thank them for being there for me, because I am going through spiritual warfare, and you can't trust people, but I could trust my ancestors. I could count on them, and I have to believe and have faith in my ancestors, in my beliefs that, you know, that things will be okay. Everything will be okay. And I just want to thank my ancestors, and that's why I burn it so much, because my ancestors do so much for me, and they're not here in the 3D, they're not here in the physical, but they're here for me in the spiritual. And I love that, because people that do spiritual work will come for you, come for your soul, come for your spirit. And then it's like, if you don't know what is going on, you're not going to know how to defend yourself. And I thank my ancestors for being there for me and protecting me and helping me with everything. So I burn my ancestor money and I honor them. When you burn your own ancestor money, you create a stronger connection with your ancestors. Doesn't matter where they are. Like, you could come from anywhere in the world. You don't know. Our bloodline goes centuries old. You don't know where you come from. The more you burn your ancestor money, the stronger your connection is, the more you know about yourself. And we all have ancestors. We all have a history. We all come from somewhere. You know, you just have to open your mind to things. Don't be closed-minded. Like, open your mind to things. Everything is so material, but you gotta take care of your spiritual. You gotta take care of your mind, your body, your soul. Those are things you gotta worry about. You gotta make it important. Like, it is important. Spirituality is a big part. The world today has made it so people don't know. They just don't know about their spirituality. They think of money, cars, clothes, the girls, sex. Sex is not everything. It's fun, but it is not everything. Like, what else can you do? Are you, spiritually strong, protected? Do you know your ancestors? You know where you come from? A lot of people don't know. They can't answer those questions. So I burn my ancestor money to have a stronger connection with my ancestors because I love them. I don't know them, but I love them. And I burn ancestor money all the time because I want to be more awakened to things. I want to be more knowledgeable to things. And I'm thankful to have my ancestors. Ancestors support. I have their spiritual support. They love me and I love them. And I burn this all the time on my channel. It's to bring awareness to others, and I would like for others, to purchase ancestor money too and burn it for your ancestors. Honor them, remember them. You don't have to wait for their birthday. You don't have to wait for when they pass to burn it. You could burn it anytime you want. Anytime you want to honor them, you just burn it. Like, I want to thank you. Yeah, just thank you. I just wanted to burn this for my ancestors, just to say thank you. Like, I love you, and I'll thank you for everything. Ancestors do everything for you spiritually. And everything is spiritual. Things that happen in your everyday life, it has a deeper meaning than what you see. It's always more to it than what you physically see with your eyes. Is more. But you have to pay attention so you can pick it up, so you can tell what the hell is going on. A lot of people don't notice because they're too busy thinking of the 3D. Money, cars, clothes, the girls, the hoes, sex. That's not life. You can have everything and you don't have spirituality. It's like you're not happy. So I want to be spiritually happy, and I want to bring knowledge to others because you too can be aware, and things will just come to you. They will naturally just come to you. And you'll be closer to your ancestors. That's a big deal, to be close to your ancestors. Because we all have ancestors. All of us have ancestors. You have to know that. You have to believe that. Don't let mainstream media tell you you don't have ancestors or this is not real. No, this is real. Your ancestors are real. And things that happen all have a spiritual meaning as to why did this happen. It's either for you to learn, you are not learning a lesson, so it's going to keep happening until you learn this spiritual lesson. And that is how you learn. That's how you elevate. That's how you grow. Is you have to learn your spiritual lessons, because everything is a lesson. Things that happen many times until you get the lesson. You gotta get the lesson. Once you get the lesson, then you pass the test and you can move forward. Everything is a test. Everything is a lesson. And you have to pay attention. Pay attention to things, you know. I'm rambling, but everything burnt okay. It all went to my ancestors. I don't have no pieces. Oh my God, I always have pieces. I don't have no pieces. I did good. All right, that is great. I went 15 minutes. Oh no, I found a piece. Damn. I thought I did good, but it's okay. Whenever you have a loose piece, you have to burn it. Make sure everything burns completely and it turns completely into ash. You have to have ash. Everything has to turn into ash. If it's not turned into ash, then you did not do it properly. See, I didn't do it properly. Found another piece. So it's like you just have to make sure everything burnt completely and turned into ash. So that's why some people do this outside and they have a fire pit outside, or, you know, it would burn completely. That's what I want. I want a fire pit so that I could do this outside in the fire pit. So that is one of my goals, to have a fire pit, to have a house and a fire pit so I could burn this outside. Or if I don't have a fire pit, I want a fireplace so I could do this in the fireplace, still in the privacy of my own home. But, you know, manifest it, you know, speak it to existence. Everything moved forward. Everything burnt completely. So that is it. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll always keep it going. Always lead with love, and bye.